Hello sir, good morning. This is my video presentation about the relevant laws of the specialized crime investigation. The one that I discussed to you is the crimes against property. So now, what is crime against property? Crimes against property are crimes that are directed to a person's belongings, intellectual properties, and money. Ito yung pag sinabi nating property, ito yung pagmamay-ari ng isang individual, kagamitan, pera, mga bahay, ganon. Lahat ng kanyang property ay masasabi natin na ito ay kanyang pag-aari. It includes many common crimes relating to the theft or destruction of someone else's property. Yung sabi dito, nakocommit ang crime against property when we commit the theft at ang pagsira sa kagamitan na hindi natin pag-aari o kaya ay ang pagkuha sa kagamitan without the permissions of the owners. It is any action whether the theft or destruction of and without permission from the rightful owner. So yun nga yung sinasabi ko, yung walang permission sa nagmamay-ari. Now, let's go to the robbery. Robbery. According to the 1930 Revised Penal Code of the Philippines, any person who with intent to gain shall take any personal property belongs to another. Robbery. Ito yung case na kung saan sa pilitang kinukuha yung mga gamit na hindi naman nila pagmamay-ari. Robbery is a theft accomplished by violence. Ito yung sinasabi ko, sa pilitan, ginagamitan nila ng force para makagain o to gain for their personal para sa kanilang sariling kapakanan. Kaya nananakot na ginagamitan nila ito ng pananakot, ganun. It almost always requires the presence of victim who is threatened with bodily harm. So yun nga. Elements of the crime of robbery. PNP Criminal Investigation Manual of 2011 states that elements of robbery are as follows. First, the personal property belongs to another. Second, the unlawful taking of that property. Unlawful. Sinabi nating unlawful, hindi makatarungan yon. Yung hindi nila dinadaan sa maayos na pagkuha o permissions with the intent to gain. Yun yung sinasabi ko, with the intent to gain, yung pansarili nilang ikabubuti o pansarili nilang kagustuhan. Number 4, violence against the intimidation of any person forced upon things. The offense of the can be committed by a band or with the use of firearms or on a street, road and alley, by the attacking moving train, streetcar, motor vehicle or airship, or by entering or taking passenger conveyance by surprise. Number 6, other analogous acts. Now, let's go to the brigandage. So what is brigandage? Brigandage is also known as highway robbers, are a group of more than 3 armed persons forming a band of robbers for the purpose of committing robbery in highway. Ito yung sinasabi nating group of 3 or more persons na kung saan ay nang hold up ng mga bangko, ganon, with the use of firearms. May mga kagamitan sila na mga baril, mga pampasabog, mga any firearms for the use of robbery, pagnanakaw, yung pang hold up, kidnapping, for the purpose of extortion, obtain ransom, yung basta makagagain sila ng ransom. Theft according to 1930 Revised Penal Code of the Philippines. Theft is committed by any person who with intent to gain but without violence. Ito naman yung sinasabi nating theft na kung saan gusto mong makagain ng isang bagay ngunit walang violence na naganap. Extortion. Extortion, it is the carrying away of someone else's property that is an element of larceny. The taking away of accomplished without violence or intimidation against persons or force upon things. Ito kasali ito sa theft, yung extortion. Number 2, na models of theft is lost property. The perpetrator finds the lost item, property, or failed or did not intend to deliver lost property to rightful owner. Damage to property. The offender maliciously damages the property of others and removes or makes use of fruits or objects of damage caused by him. Hunting or gathering. The violator enters an enclosed estate or field without any consent of the owner. And where the trespass is forbidden, he hunts or fishes or gathered crops without the consent of the owner. Now, let's go to the culpable insolvency. It is also known as the fraudulent insolvency. It's committed by any person who abscond with his property to prejudice of his creditors of the Republic Act 3815 of 1930, Section 314. Insolvency refers to situations where the debtor cannot pay the debts she owes. Ito, yung sinasabi nilang kunyari, may umutang tapos hindi naman nila nababayaran, which is marami namang dahilan na kung saan ito'y kanilang sinasabi para makaiwas sa pagbayad. Next, swindling. Swindling, also known as estafa. Ito yung mga panggagancho. Kaya mga scammers. Ito yung mga scammers na sinasabi natin. Swindling, also known as estafa. Next, chattel mortgage is conditional sale of person property as security of the payment of debt or performance of some other obligation specified therein. Yun nga, nasabi ko na. Personal property security for the payment of the debt. Next, malicious mischief. Malicious mischief are attempts against another's property, inspired sometimes by hatred or desire for revenge and sometimes by the mere pleasure of destroying. Malicious mischief, ito yung kunyari yung sa libro, wala kang panggatong, kaya yung libro na binigay ng gobyerno ay isusunog mo para panggatong. masasabi ba nating malicious mischief yun? Yes, kasi may intention ka na sirain yung kagamitan ng gobyerno. Whether kahit hindi mo na ito ginagamit, ito pa rin ay kasali. Now, bouncing checks. Bouncing checks is an act of making or drawing an issuance check without sufficient funds or credit. Ito, pag binigyan tayo ng cheque, kailangan make sure na may pondo o credited yung cheque na ibinibigay sa atin. Baka kasi mamaya walang pondo, wala, tatalbog. Yun yung sinabi ng bouncing checks. Yung tatalbog yung cheque mo. Kasi walang sapat na pondo para ma-release mo yung perang nasa cheque mo. Now, arson. Arson is the intentional burning or setting fire to the property of another or own property under circumstances which expose to danger the life of property of another. Arson, ito yung intentional na pagsunog sa kagamitan ng ibang tao na which is nakaka-harm or nagko-cause ng danger sa kagamitan, sa buhay o sa kaligtasan ng tao. Now, destructive arson. According to the Presidential Decree 1613, it is the considered destructive arson if the property burned in any following. Now, babasahin ko na lang. Number 1, any ammunition factory or the other establishment with the explosives, inflammable, or combustible materials are stored. Second, any museum, whether public or private, or edifice devoted to culture or education of social services. Third, any church or place of worship or another building where people usually assemble. Fourth, any train, airplane, or aircraft, vessel, or watercraft or conveyance for transportation of persons or property. 5. Any building where the evidence is kept for use in legislative, judicial, administrative, or other official proceedings. 6. Any hospital, hotel, dormitory, lodging, housing, tenement, shopping center, public or private market, theater, or movie house, or the similar place of building. 7. Any building, whether use of dwelling or not, situated in a populated, congested area. So, yan lang po ang aking i-report, sir. Ang aking video presentation about relevant laws of the specialized crime investigation. Thank you.